Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Just wanted to come on real quick with a revelation. This is going to be a short one, I think. And it is for those who believe that it's possible to get into heaven by works, and to actually, be permanently saved. Think about this. Enoch walked with God and was not, for God took him. So that means that Enoch, when he walked with God, he pleased God so much to the point where he was literally taken from the earth, right? And now what's interesting is sin had already come in the world at that time, and God was waiting to bring Jesus, right, to be the ultimate sacrifice for our sins, so that we could believe through Him and come to heaven. Well, Enoch pleased God so much to the point where he got enraptured to the heavens, completely taken from the world. He could have actually done what Jesus did, or could he? No, he couldn't. He did the best works. He did such amazing works that God was so pleased that he got taken into heaven. And yet that was not enough for the salvation of others to be able to come to the Father. The only way is through Jesus. So, no matter how, some people will say, well, I'm a good person. So was Enoch, and God declared it. But that was not enough to actually bring salvation. God still sent Jesus to the cross. Obviously other people couldn't do it either. But just think about that. Think about that. Enoch did amazing things with his relationship with God. And it just was not, it did not equate to what Jesus did for us at the cross, because he was absolutely perfect. And so I just want to come on and share that revelation real quick. I have another one I want to share too. I think I'll probably jump onto another live video after this. But it's very interesting to think about that. So for people who think that they can actually get to heaven by being a good person, by their own good works, if you look at Enoch and how good he was, and the response that the Father had to him, and yet it still wasn't enough for actual salvation, you can now see the extent of just how good you have to be. In order to actually gain access to the Father, you have to go through Jesus. You cannot do anything by your own works. You cannot do anything by your own strength in order to reach God. Jesus is the only way that you will ever find God. And all you gotta do is believe in Him. Isn't that amazing? It should cost millions of dollars, and yet it's free. Right? Isn't He amazing that He's offering salvation for you to be with Him in eternity forever? I mean, God is just He's so cool, And what Jesus did, man, when He was suffering, He had you on His heart. He had you on His mind. Because He was just like, yeah. When I'm going through, even though it's painful, and even though I feel like my Father has forsaken me, I know that it's going to be finished, and that anybody who believes in me will be able to come to my Father. Anyway, pretty awesome, huh? All right, so I'm going to jump off, and I'll think about coming on here in a few minutes for the next one. All right, talk to you guys later. Be blessed.